Starting off with tea leaf, we'll then collect a pocket animal spirit, go into Spirit Song Tarot. I'll clarify with the Enchanted World Tarot, Queen of the Moon Oracle, and Happier Me affirmation cards. And then we'll also grab some charms. Alright, let's get started here. We have here December, so that might be an important time for you. It could be an event, a celebration, somebody's birthday, your birthday. December just might have some type of importance. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. What could be that? There could be something that you're cutting off in December. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Clouds, temporary problems. So know whatever this is temporary. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. That's conflicting, isn't it? A sincere wish will be granted. So it seems there might be a few things that you're wishing for. The more sincere, so whatever it is that you deeply, truly want is going to happen. There might be something you think you want. And so it might be tough, letting go of that, but it's ultimately not for your highest good. And you deep down, don't actually want this thing. But whatever it is, more deeply that you do want is coming for you. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So you will get some help with whatever this might be. Temptation will test you, so that it goes along with that. So there's something you're tempted by, and that wish will not be granted. It's not sincere. But whatever it is that your heart deeply does desire is going to occur, and it looks like, you're being protected from whatever this is, this temptation, this wish that's not good for you. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So there might be something that could, be a little bit hard to hear, or it could be this thing that you don't want to let go of, but you might have friends giving advice that you might not want to hear, but they're looking out for you. And on some level, I think you already know that and feel that. Alright, let's get your pocket animal spirit. is Gemini. I need to see. Ooh, that's quite a bit. Okay, we'll take the 3 that upturned here. Okay, so we have gazelle, crocodile, and butterfly. So it seems like this temptation is you're going to transform by it. You're very intuitive. Alright, let's go ahead and read these for you. Gazelle. Heightened awareness, ability, vulnerability. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they have spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, good food. Now, interesting, it says food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. I actually got in your meditation that, I got the movie Sleepless in Seattle, and that like something was keeping you up at night. And I also felt nature and grounding was going to help you. That you're very tired, that you might have built up a lot of sleep debt over a long period of time, and that you're not getting like the true restorative sleep. So there's REM, that's like where you dream, and then there's an even deeper sleep. I can't remember quite what it's called. Is it the delta waves? But yeah, the actual restorative sleep. And to be mindful of what you eat before bed. I think you're getting a lot of REM. I think you're getting dreams, and perhaps they're very vivid. Perhaps they're even, you could even have nightmares, or your dreams are like kind of affecting you in some way, keeping you up, and they're there for a reason. Like if you don't perhaps keep a dream journal, and with that keep a journal on what you eat before you go to bed and see how it affects you. And it's not that you don't want to not dream, but you want to get the restorative sleep. If you have a smartwatch, you know, a lot of them can tell you on there the like types of sleep that you're getting. I'm not sure how accurate they are, but you know, you can look into that if you do have one of those. But yeah, something to look at for sure, because you might be having insomnia, racing mind, food allergies. So also yin yoga is going to help you, and good food. So really look at the food, how foods are affecting you. All right, and then we have crocodile here. resting, slumbering, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around, hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Okay, I am getting the Egyptian deity with the crocodile head. Is that no, it's not Anubis. Oh. It starts with an S. I'll put it up here. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. To bring into balance, rest. Makarasana. I'm guessing that's a type. Oh, pose. It's a specific asana. Alright, and then we have butterfly. Undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. I did get with that, with the not getting restorative sleep, I did get about sleep cycles, like keeping a steady, trying to get your circadian rhythm in check. So all of those will help that because you get energy from your food. And so that plays in. You need, getting on a good sleep cycle isn't just about when you go to sleep. A lot plays into that. So yeah, you have to try to plan out, like you have to wake up at the same time, eat your meals at the same time, exercise at the same time, because all of those things affect you and produce the proper chemicals and hormones and such in the body to get you tired at the right time. And ultimately that also enhances your sleep cycle itself. So like your sleep rhythm when you are sleeping, getting you into a deeper sleep. Alright, when in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, fragile, frustrated. To bring into balance, daily routine. So yes. So we're also seeing a lot about grace. So give yourself grace. I think you're a very graceful being naturally, but just a reminder to give yourself grace. It takes time. It takes 28 days for a habit, a full moon cycle for a habit to deeply form and become more instilled. And it's difficult to change a lot all at once, so it's do little bits at a time. Each moon cycle maybe reevaluate and adjust and do, add something to. Another thing to keep in mind is it's easier to instill a habit by adding it to a habit that's already instilled within you. So, if you have a good routine with brushing your teeth every day, then, add whatever thing you want to add to that. And if it becomes overwhelming, then you can reevaluate and put it elsewhere. But, that's just because that's already ingrained. Also keep in mind that after the 28 days, because it feels more overwhelming as you're adjusting to it, but after the 28 days, it doesn't feel as much of a drag. It doesn't feel like it's almost like muscle memory. You get so used to doing it that it doesn't feel like it takes that extra time. It doesn't feel like it is as much effort as it feels the first bit. So do keep that in mind as well. How are we going to do this? You're my first group with 3 spirit animals that came out, so I'm trying to figure out where I can fit this. Maybe we can put it here. Hopefully you can still see that. Alright, let's go ahead and get your cards here then. I did feel Empress energy with Gazelle, spirit guides, and angels. Messages for Gemini, please. What does Gemini need to see? So we have here the 8 of feathers, which is equivalent to the 8 of swords. And it says here in this one specifically, courage and solutions. But it is in reverse, so I think you're having a hard time finding solutions and mustering the strength to, I feel like you're in this period of change and you're trying to change, you're working on things, and it's hard to just get that built up and going. I will note, if you don't already do this, that following the moon is a good way to, it really boosts you with your ability to form habits or break them down. So with that, you, from the new moon up until the full moon is a period of growth. So as the moon waxes, you build up a routine. You want to, if you're trying to establish a new thing, you do so with the new moon up until the full moon. As you get to the full moon, you look at whatever it is you want to let go of or break down, and with the waning moon, do so. And it really boosts you. It does help a lot. Along with fasting with the full moon, the full moon can really bring a lot of instinctual energy with it, which is actually why a lot of, like, you know, they call it loony, for the the moon, and that is because instinctual energy is heightened, and you know, I've even heard, like, there's more police out on those nights even, or what have you, because there are more occurrences of, like, you know, with instinctual energy, there's more desire. And if you don't have, because desire doesn't necessarily have to be all consuming, but when you're out of balance, it can be. So yeah, that's just something to look at. We also have here Queen of Acorns, which is the Queen of Wands, also in reverse. Passion, creativity. So yeah, you're feeling a little lackluster right now, and I think it's because you're in that period of change. You know, oftentimes, you know, the periods of change in our life are more awkward. We saw, I think it even said that with the butterfly. It said it in a different way, but yeah, you know, like, it's like a lot of times those awkward years of your, like, life when your hormones are changing and you're becoming a teen, or, you know, even in the younger years you change a little bit, you know, you're growing, and you have those, like, different periods where, you know, you're in an awkward between, and so it's actually a beautiful thing and a beautiful period, but you just might feel a little bit awkward because you're adapting, you have to adapt. So know this is going to change, and we did see, like, you might feel stuck with that crocodile card. Know that you're not. This is just a time for you to look at everything. It's kind of hangman energy, to really surrender and look at everything and reevaluate. And you know, you're being called into that yin energy to really reflect and, you know, let things kind of change from within and let things come to you, and they will. So know that. For the challenge here, we have the Emperor, focus and stability, and Three of Shells, which is the Three of Cups, which is playfulness and bliss. So it looks like your focus is a little bit out of check. Now, part of that is also there's the Mercury retrograde going on that can cause a little bit of a scattered mind, and so that's something to take into account. Meditation, getting out in nature and grounding is really going to help you, like, strongly. So definitely do so as you have the opportunity to. But also giving yourself time for fun, feeling the bliss. Okay, I'm remembering. So I hadn't been on a swing in years, and I got on one, and it was like that same, like, when you're a kid you get used to it, and you, like, over time lose that feeling, but after so long you feel it again. I got that, like, stomach in the pit feeling where it was like a belly laugh kind of feeling, and it was just so blissful. So perhaps, like, do something, connect with, like, your inner child, something that you used to enjoy doing as a kid. You know, get on a swing, you know, whatever it might be for you. Also, just memories are very powerful. So if you, I think that's why nostalgia is, you know, marketed so much, you know, used in ads and to tie it to something, because memories are a very powerful thing. And so I think anybody knows that who gets like stuck on memories. But, you know, just, you know, even you can, I think everybody sees the bad ones, but the good ones are just as powerful. Now it's like Peter Pan with the using happy memories to fly. So I'm getting that you're kind of going to do this. You know, look at, you can just try to remember and find happy memories and let them boost you. But also, it could help to like stir stuff by, you know, looking up toys from the years that you were like younger or what have you. Let things kind of stir. But yeah, then we have here the King of Shells, which is the equivalent to the King of Cups. It's interesting when they say Queen of Cups. So that's harmony, integrity. So, you know, for right now, it looks like I don't think this will turn until you really get the rest that you need. I think nature, rest, fun is like what's being called for you right now. But interesting that I wanted to say Queen of Cups, so I do feel like you're headed in that direction. I think you're a very loving person, and good karma is coming to you. I think you're due for it. Like, I think that you give out a lot, and that's why you're being called into focusing more on your yin, stepping back, and allowing things to come to you, and loving yourself. Giving everything that you would give to others to yourself, being your own best friend here. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit guides and angels, please clarify here for the lovely Geminis. Spirit guides and angels, what does Gemini need to know, guys? I think we did have a lot come through already, so 8 of Cups, so 2 8s here, so that might also mean something. That 8 is like the number for the self, so that right there is saying, like, yeah, you might be giving out a lot of energy, and perhaps it's time to pour that into yourself. I think there's something that you might be, I'm getting fear, something you're afraid to walk away from. And it's making you feel stuck because deep down you do want to. Okay, and then we Five of Cups in reverse. So it does look like, so you are going to walk away and from any of the things that kind of mess with your vibe, that don't align with your heart. It's just been a challenge for you. I'm a Cancerian and I completely understand. I have quite a few different placements actually that make it very difficult for me to let go in certain ways. Like, I'm not very materialistic. I don't let go, or I don't struggle with letting go in those regards, but like, even if I feel like I've let something go, I, on some level, like, still hold on to it, I guess. And, you know, I think that's something that happens, and we have to, like, you know, keep making sure that we're not just ignoring something. Alright, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely you are going to get in harmony. You are going to have a good foundation, a good sense of stability, good income, and actually I just see all around a very well balanced life. So you're going to get unstuck. So I think this was given. I think this is going to be further down the line, but you know, hold on to hope. No, that's what I'm getting. Okay, know that this is coming for you. It's just a matter of being patient right now. You know, practicing healing your yin energy and just knowing and trusting, having faith in the universe. Alright, let's go ahead and get your Queen of the Moon. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Gemini, please. Messages for Gemini. Ooh, that shot over. Okay. So, let me grab these real quick. Okay, so we have here will. So part of will is knowing, like having a deeper knowing. You know, if you want to will something into being, first an idea has to form, and then you have to know, you have to trust. Will is very connected to faith. Faith in oneself. I'm being reminded though also to, again, be mindful of your temptations, of what is really, truly aligned with you. You know, look at what is a healthy desire and what is an unhealthy desire, and what you ultimately do want. And, you know, you have to practice your will here. This is part of your transformation, like a 13 here for the Death card and Butterfly. You know, I think this is sort of like a test for you, because I think you have good self-discipline and good support even. And so it's a matter of, what are you going to do with that? I mean, we all, have our ups and downs, and, we're human. We make mistakes, and that's okay. So again, give yourself grace. We have a lot about giving yourself grace here. And don't because I think that's something that occurs a lot, is if we do whenever we do give into temptation, or like the devil card energy, or like obsession, or, like an unhealthy desire, we sometimes spiral because we feel like we get caught in this idea that we like failed, when that's not true at all. We're human. We're meant to navigate between. And so give yourself grace, because that's going to help you go further and have more willpower. All right, and then we have beginnings with this gateway here. So you're definitely going to be getting your spark back. If you felt lackluster, you're going to be feeling good about yourself. You're going to be feeling like this, your willpower is going to boost you. Because I do see this like gray, you're feeling humdrum, but you're going to, pass this test, walk through this gateway into this beautiful color. Also, again, nature and grounding is going to help you get there, because it's like presently in front of you. All right, in gratitude. So another thing that will help you, of course, always is gratitude. Perhaps if you do start a sleep log or a food log, a gratitude log, perhaps with that all together, if you want to journal. And find something. Okay, I'm getting specifically this. Think of one beautiful thing that's in the world each day. An act of kindness, just anything, like seeing the good of humanity and how people do support one another. So specifically that. And community is going to help you. You are being protected. There are people there for you if you're feeling isolated. Let's get your affirmation card. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see, please? Whoa, quite a bit here. Alright, so we have asking for help is a gift I give myself and others. So we have the hands here again. So yeah, community. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Admitting that you need help shows strength of character. It takes a great man to let go of his ego and accept guidance. The ego will always fight for its survival. It's always up to you if you let it win. My body is powerful and knows how to heal itself. Your body is designed to function in unity. So again, about the circadian rhythm. If you get cut, your body heals the wound. Your body will always choose to heal itself and has unlimited power to do so. So I'm getting more about the restorative sleep as well, and circadian rhythm. But also just knowing that, like, it's okay, the body is always rejuvenating and always growing. There's always cell turnover going on in the body. It's actually quite miraculous. I am grateful for this body, this mind, this soul. So gratitude. So being grateful for your body itself. Seeing your body as a temple, as a sacred space, and reflecting that with what you consume. Your body allows you to get up every morning and live. Your mind allows you to feel alive, and your soul is the one that allows you to have meaningful connections. Give thanks to them daily. So this could be part, you could, actually make this a mantra as well if you'd like, copy these down or put this in your journal. I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. So with the scissors, and wish will not be granted, temporary problems. So I'm getting that it's an unhealthy, a toxic relationship that's going on, and there might need to be an actual cutting off. If it's family, sometimes you do need to cut off and step away, even if only for a while. Sometimes you need to entirely, it's, you know your own situation the best, but I believe we learn boundaries more if we, establish them and don't just to put up a wall. But sometimes you do have to entirely cut someone out and step away entirely. And that doesn't necessarily have to be family. It could be an ex or just a toxic relationship, a friendship, whatever it might be for you. Forgiveness plays an essential role in your happiness. Forgiveness replaces the sorrow in your heart with love and peace. So make sure, no matter what, forgive this person, forgive yourself. We're all human and we all make mistakes. And even beyond that, like, some people might intentionally, that saying hurt people, and that's not always intentionally, but I am getting, the idea that sometimes people do intentionally cause harm, and that's definitely in the world as well. But ultimately they're shaped by something. They're still a part of the human condition, and you should find forgiveness for all peoples, because life isn't always easy or simple. It's very complex, which is beautiful. It's intricately beautiful, but forgiveness is for yourself, so you're not carrying that. But I do also feel like it's good to not, it's forgiveness is good for just understanding the state of the world, the state of beings, and how it's acceptance, you know. That the universe isn't meant to be perfect. It's a beautiful blend that ultimately is perfect, just because it's like everything, you know, flaws and all. I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be. If you take away all the who I should be, what is left? You start hearing the silence, the present, and you receive a gift, peace of mind. Love and embrace who you are right now. So that goes for yourself as well, acceptance for you. And giving yourself that grace. Let's get your chart. Oh, lovely. I haven't gotten this one in I don't know if I've ever gotten this one. So I actually made this for in memory of my beta, and it is or I named it Hyro, so it's kind of Hierophant energy. It might be technically Iro, but anyways, yeah. So this is kind of about Hierophant energy, education. It might be specifically spiritual or eclectic in some way even. But I'm also getting about learning about the moon cycles. Alright, we have the leaf for turning over a new leaf, giving yourself that grace. You know, the leaf flows gently and it's recycled into the soil and feeds the tree. So even when you mess up, you know, there's things to take from that, and you're allowed to not be perfect, you know. Step away from perfectionism. Also, the wind guides the leaf. So, and protection from asking for help is definitely prominent here. We have the Cinderella buggy, a little carriage, so that can be, I got this in another reading, Love and Marriage by Frank Sinatra, but it can also be for the Chariot card, so you're moving forward. And also, this is about accepting who you are. You know, Cinderella, you know, she is really like, oh, okay. I was thinking of Cinderella, like cinder, like the ash. And I got in your meditation as well. Ash fell on this mat that I have here, and it says choose to shine. And with the ash falling on here, I got that song, Ain't Nothing Gonna Break My Stride. And I felt like belting and singing it, so that song specifically might be a boost for you. So you might want to play it often. But yeah, Cinderella, she, you know, it's because the ash of the fire, because she like is a servant essentially, and she you know, chooses to shine anyways, and she goes to the ball, and you know, she really accepts herself and sees her true beauty, and then that's like seen. So yeah, we have the marble here. So you're feeling scattered, and that is going to change. If you've been forgetful lately, that's going to change. Getting in nature and grounding is going to help you retain your memory a little bit more. We have the daisy here, which again is about nature, getting in nature. But I also just got, you know, the he loves me not. So we might pull a card for you for that. And then we have the watermelon here. I'm getting restorative sleep off of this. I'm curious if watermelon is helpful for sleep. I don't know this. I know tart cherry juice is helpful for helping you get to sleep for insomnia. I'm not sure about water. I know watermelon's hydrating. So I'll look that up and put it up there. But also just refreshing, cooling, in the new beginnings. So just keep knowing you're not stuck. Things are gonna change. And we have the green bead here, which is about the heart chakra. So forgiveness will help you open up your heart. Let's go ahead and pull a romance card here from the Romance Angels. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Gemini here. What does Gemini need to see? Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. That's quite a lot. Okay. So these sort of came first. So let's see, this one here came out first. Let go of control issues. So again, that's that perfectionism, where perhaps this past situation has caused you to hold on to things. So forgiveness will help with letting go of those control issues of perfectionism, of maybe trying to make something fit or be fixed that just doesn't work. Retreat. It's time to just disconnect from the world. We got that with crocodile as well. And just all around, because you're in a period of change. We had the 13 for the death card and beginnings. So you're kind of at that awkward in between. So it's like, know that you're not stuck. This is an important time for you to retreat, to heal, to reflect, to the seed does, it needs to take everything in. It's in that yin energy as it's like taking things in the soil. and then it suddenly bursts with life, and I think that's what you're going through right now. Past life relationship, these came out after. So past life relationship, you have known each other before. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So it looks like after you retreat and let go and reconnect with yourself, you'll be opening yourself to the big one. I just heard the big one. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, that could be about this in the sense that could be why you need to keep an open mind. Perhaps you're from different backgrounds. But that could also be part of like letting go of control issues and, looking at that. Perhaps it affected your most recent relationship, or perhaps it's more so about like you will spiritually boost each other in ways with this upcoming relationship after a retreat. Alright, well, we are going to leave it here. I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Until next time, lovely folk.